All right, we are live. Show you guys where I'm at. This is where I'm at right now. You can see that a couple hours ago for Tokyo Sessions, I made a little bit over, like almost $100 in profit during Tokyo Sessions. This was like back 6 hours ago. That was 6 hours ago. So these are my live trades right now. US dollar index dropped during Tokyo Sessions, and so I'm expecting the dollar to drop all night, and even dropping during London sessions as well. And so be ready to buy. I'm probably gonna put my money on the euro since there's news on the euro, and so I'll keep these penny lots, micro lots on for now until the open of London sessions, and then I'm gonna buy the euro. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat my pizza. I'm gonna share the screen here. Oh, thanks, Francisco. Man, who be texting me right now? What's going on? Yes, I am doing a live stream right now. How long until the video feed starts? I'm actually live streaming right now. If you're probably wondering, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, I just started live streaming like 4 minutes ago. Yeah, man, there's plenty of videos on my channel if you want to check out on what I trade and why I trade and how I trade. You can check out the free Forex education videos. That's good, Francisco. Glad you're keeping up. Yeah, scalping is good too. Just gotta pay attention to the smaller time frames. Can't just get in the whole lazy trade. Did you take a sell yesterday? I sold. Yeah. So hold on. I just got done eating. Here, hang on. Hang on here. Let me put myself back on here. Explain what I plan on doing. Yeah, I saw UJ this morning during New York sessions. It's what I expected. And I also sold. I sold and I got out right after 9 a.m. after the peak through 112.7, and then it regained itself back to 112.8. Let me just get myself on here. And then it just stuck around 112.8, and then I tried to repeat the same pattern for Tokyo sessions because yesterday and the day before it was a buy during Tokyo sessions. And I saw it just consolidate around 112.8. So I show you, for those of you that are viewing right now, I'll show you my past profits here for Tokyo sessions. I did a 30-cent lot that turned out to be $67.45. And so this was 6 hours ago on the opening of Tokyo sessions. and this is where I'm at right now. So you can see that I increased my balance another $100 for the day. I'm expecting to grow this up to 400 before New York sessions in the morning, and I'm expecting to make it up to 500 at the end of New York sessions tomorrow. So since the US dollar index was falling back at the end of New York sessions, and even on the opening of the Tokyo sessions, like I decided to take a buy right away, and as soon as 6 p.m. hits Central Time. So everything I talk about is Central Time here, so that way I don't confuse anyone on the time zones here. So Central Time in the United States, and I anticipate on buying from the last yesterday's pattern, and notice that it was consolidating at 112.8, and then it finally spiked down, and it went back to 112.7. So that's when I immediately got out from my buy position, and then I sold it, and then just sold it, and then I got out from that 30-cent lot that I cashed out an hour later, around 8:30. And then it finally retraced itself back to almost 112, 112.7, and then now it's finally going back down. So I really don't expect a lot of movement tonight. And so I'll probably shift into looking at buying the euro or buying the pound tonight. So I'll keep these positions throughout the end of Tokyo sessions, which will be 3 a.m. here. It'll be another 2 hours, and so we'll see where it goes from there. And so if I sold USDJPY after 3 a.m. of yesterday, then I plan on buying it for New York sessions instead of selling it. So what I'm reiterating, talking about is the pattern that you see is whatever falls tonight is going to rise up tomorrow. So a lot of people are expecting bad news for the U.S. because of the 2 hurricanes that hit the ACAL. They're expecting bad economic data releases. So I'm not anticipating anything bad, because if you look at last week Wednesday, they even talked about that the hurricane was just a minor adjustment on the U.S. economy. So that's what I'm falling back into. So that's the biggest thing that I'll be focusing on for tomorrow, is buying the buying USDJPY and selling gold once New York session starts, because of what is happening tonight. Basically, Tokyo sessions was the reversal. So obviously you got to catch that pattern once it starts. And I'm expecting good news for non-farm payroll. Last month, non-farm payroll was negative, was bad. I don't know what it is, but every other month, it like last month was bad, this month's gonna be good, and then next month's gonna be bad, and then the next month is gonna be good. I don't know what it is, but that's what I've been noticing when I was trading non-farm payroll ever since back in January, all the way up till now. Every other month it reverses. So that's another pattern to take a look at. You might think I'm crazy. You might think I don't know what I'm talking about. That's fine. You don't have to listen to what I'm saying. You can test it out on the demo account if you want to. And I will be live streaming for the non-farm payroll this Friday morning. So for this Friday, that way you guys can see what I'm talking about. Other than that, I mean, I know it's 12:45 a.m. my time. Sydney session is going to close here in 15 minutes. And once the open of London session starts, then I'm going to probably look into buying the euro or the pound, but it'll probably be more on the euro because there's more economic news releases on the euro. Draghi, the bank president for Europe, is speaking during New York sessions, and that would be my anticipation for selling the euro if I'm expecting good news from the U.S. for tomorrow. Plus, Yellen is speaking. Yellen is speaking tomorrow, so I will share that to you guys. Let me share it to you guys right now. Get myself off here. Yellen and Draghi is speaking tomorrow, so tomorrow is the biggest day to pay attention to. Tomorrow has the most red news. If you have not looked at the economic calendar, there's so much red news once New York sessions hit. So the reason why I got my eyes on euro tonight is because of their red news for the non-monetary policy meeting that starts exactly when London sessions open. And then you got Draghi speaking at noon. Yellen is speaking at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. These are all central time zones. So 15 minutes after 7, which is the open of New York sessions, is I plan on buying USDJPY all the way till Yellen's speech. I don't anticipate her speech to be positive, so I'll have a good couple hours to catch the uptrend and then get out and then wait till her speech and then sell the US if that's the way I see it. So I won't be able to live stream because I got classes all day tomorrow, so I'll be in and out trading, and so I won't be able to live stream for you guys. But for sure, Friday for non-farm payroll, I'm going to be live streaming for New York sessions, and I will be live streaming London sessions too. So it'll be 2 sessions in a row. I live in the state of Wisconsin, right next to Minnesota, above Illinois. Yeah, man, might as well catch those, catch that downtrend for UJ for sure. I mean, that's what I did when I saw that. Ain't no point buying it right now. So, like I said, I got some small positions that I still have from Tokyo sessions. Like I'll show you guys one more time before I go back to the charts here. So this is what I got. Australia buy, so USDJPY and buying gold. They're just all 1 cent lot, so nothing too crazy. And then right before the opening of London sessions, and I plan on buying the euro, but we'll see after Sydney sessions closes here. So to see where I want to mark up on what I want to do for the euro. So I got my eyes set on the euro because of that red news. Mm-hmm. Are you from Wisconsin too? Awesome, man. No, I'm actually using FinPro. I'm using FinPro trading. Here, I'll show you FinPro trading. So this is FinPro trading. I'll log in and show you guys. This is the live account that I'm using right now. Just letting it load up. So this is strictly what I have right now. Strictly using Bitcoin. You can see the Bitcoin exchange here. You can have your own Bitcoin wallet. You can buy Bitcoins, all this stuff. So there's a lot of stuff you can do here. Got my eyes set on the euro here once London sessions open. What's up, Elijah? How you been, man? I've been doing good. Hope you've been doing good. Showing the JPPJY praying for a drop at 9:30 a.m. May the gods be with me. long as you did your own analysis on the pound. I actually, since the dollar index has dropped, I sold USDJPY once Tokyo sessions open. I also sold USDJPY in the morning too, during New York sessions, and so I don't expect the US dollar index to climb up until the start of New York sessions. Hope that answered your questions. If not, you can ask more specific question. Yeah, I'm using I'm using 4 indicators. I do have a video that talks about which indicators I use. I'll show you what indicators I'm using. Get this all the way here. These are indicators that I'm currently using on this phone. Moving average, fractals, parabolic SAR, Bollinger Bands. On the bottom, I have RSI, MACD, and the stochastic oscillator. And you can see what I have set up here. This is on the 4-hour chart in USDJPY. So I also have an indicator video on what indicators I use and how to what I specifically look at when I use these indicators. Time to go back. Oh, come on. Have you done a video on fractals? No, I have not. Let me explain how I read the fractals here. So with the fractals, yeah, so with the fractals, I look at, I'll see if the arrow is pointing up, that means it's going down. If the arrow is pointing down, then it's going to go up. And so you look at the opposite direction. That's how you read the fractals. Now, it's really inaccurate off the smaller time frames, like the 1 minute, 5 minute, 15 minute. Now, when you look at the 30 minute, 1 hour, and the 4 hour, it's a little bit more accurate. So the higher time frame is a little bit more accurate. And so I'll show you. I'll just show you guys that I already have the fractals already set up here. So let me go back. Let me go back, put myself back on video here so I can show you guys. So on the 4 hour, I know it's not. I know I really don't. There is no point in following the 4 hour, but you can see that arrow that was pointing up, okay, and then created all those 3 red candles, and then there's an arrow pointing down saying it's going to go up. It did go up, but then you don't want to follow that. You want to follow. That's why I have the parabolic SAR. Every 4 hours, the dots come out. 5 p.m., 9 p.m., 1 a.m., 5 a.m., 9 a.m., 1 p.m. Can't screw this up. Every 4 hours. Okay? The only reason why I wouldn't go off the parabolic SAR because it has to break down that dot on the bottom and then it'll start the dot on top. That's why the fractals indicate right away versus the parabolic SAR has to break down the dots right. It has to break down that dot on the bottom and then it'll start the dot on top. So those are the times that you want to pay attention to if you are using the parabolic SAR. Like I said, it's not as accurate because it doesn't let you know right away because it has to push down to break that dot on the bottom and then it'll start the dot on top. And then you have to look at every 4 hours to see if the dot's going to change. But the only way it changes is if it breaks down the dot on top or the dot on the bottom. It's not really accurate on any red high volatile news. You're going to screw that up. Do not follow the parabolic SAR when there's red news coming out. That means what I look at when red news comes out is I look at what's going to happen within the last minute before it releases the new economic news. And I already talked about this the past couple of times already, but if you see the candles going up before the news hits, they're anticipating good news, but then it ends up reversing. And so you guys will get a chance to see what I'm talking about when I do the live stream on non-farm payroll. I do have a non-farm payroll video from August. It's in my channel. You can check it out and see what I'm talking about when non-farm payroll hits, and what I look at the last 60 seconds of the candles shifting up and down, and then within a hit 10 seconds on the My FX Book economic calendar, because it counts the time down, then I either click buy or I click a sell. So it just depends on the direction of the candles. Yeah, so yeah, with the fractals, I mean, yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Like, yeah, I'm definitely gonna shoot London sessions and New York sessions on Friday. So it'll pretty much be an all morning event. So I'm gonna try and catch some sleep in between those hours. I'm pretty sure there's some other day traders in Wisconsin. Can't just it can't just be just us two. I mean, I'm pretty sure there's a couple other people that day trade, but they just don't show who they really are. I want to be able to do this every day with you guys as much as possible, even if I have to sacrifice my sleep. How do you know where to enter? That is a good question. The number one thing I look at would be the price value, and then following with the Bollinger Bands. So with the Bollinger Bands, you can see if you have it on your here, let me get on my trading view here. I'll show it to you on here. Here's the 1 minute chart. So that way you guys can see. Oh, why am I sharing this? Whoops, wrong one. Wrong screen. Hang on. Let me share with you guys here. Come on. Okay, so this is on 1 minute chart. You can see the Bollinger Bands. You can see the candles are above the moving average. Now, if you look at your MetaTrader 4 app or your MetaTrader 5 app, if you put the Bollinger Bands, you'll see a middle band. If the moving average crosses going down under the middle band, then it's a sell. Now, if it touches, like how it broke out and it touched here, and it broke out from the lower band, then you buy it, and you notice that yes, it went back down, but eventually it goes back up, and then it touches back here, it will touch up here, and it'll shoot itself back down. So that's good for scalping for those of you that do scalp. Now, if you spot a trend, obviously on the 5 minute here, it's still below the moving average. And so obviously USDJPY has been worth the sell since Tokyo sessions. As you already look at that, you can see it. You can see that, you know, from yesterday, it tried, yep, it hit 113.2, and you can see how much it's already dropped. 112. It did drop all the way down to 112.4. I'm expecting it for its retracement until the open London sessions, and then resell it. So I hope that answers your question. If not, I can always make a specific video and add it to the channel on specific indicators and actually go on more in-depth detail on what to look at, and what I look at. That's not that important. Hey, can anyone recommend a broker site to trade just starting out? I know what I can do. Some people like this site, some people don't. Here. This is just from a forum from Forex Factory. Oh, come on. Oh, it's too much. Come on. Still too much? I wasn't even trying to copy paste. Guess I can't. I'll just copy paste the link. Guess I can't. Check that out. List the top 10 brokers from Forex Factory forums. Some traders talk about what they think is good and what they think is bad. I was thinking about using FinPro by transferring over to Bitcoin and into Bitcoin wallet. It's so hard. It's so weird. Yeah, I wasn't really into Bitcoin transferring back and forth either, but it is by far the fastest deposit and the fastest withdrawal I've seen so far. But then, like, I know it's not instant like using the debit card and credit card. I don't use credit cards or debit card deposits or withdrawals anymore due to had multiple 6-7 times I had fraud attempts, fraud alerts on my bank account because of debit transactions and credit card transactions through different Forex brokers, even when I was using Trader's Way. And so, I mean, there's a bunch of other Forex brokers that I tried out as well. And I'll show you guys on this phone here. I tried out like a bunch of different other brokers here. So you can see currently I'm on Turnkey FX Live, which is FinPro. You can see all the other ones that I've been a part of. Even down here. These are all other Forex brokers that I signed up on. And so go ahead and share you guys what I did in the past. I have a non-trading bonus account with FinPro because I wanted to increase the leverage from 200 to 400 to 1. So with this account, there's no bonus attached to it, which is good. I have not traded stocks, to be honest. Some people say it's really good if you can project the numbers. By far, FinPro has the lowest spreads that I've seen so far. I'll show you guys I'll show you the live spreads right now. If you do open the FinPro account, I recommend the pure ECN account, and then they give you ultra low commissions. So with the commissions, if you put, as I say, you put a 10-cent lot, they only charge 20 cents. They don't charge 4 times or 6 times or 8 times, whatever you put in. So I'll show you guys I'll show you guys the live spreads right now, what FinPro's actually got. Very low spreads. You saw USDJPY. Yes, FinPro trading is regulated. If you want to know if they're regulated, just go on their website here. Just click about, and it says our regulation. They got their SEC number from America. They got their IARD, CRD number. They got a bunch of stuff. So plus you can learn more about their fund security of funds that they have. They talk about that as well. And then I'll be jumping into FX Choice either this upcoming week or the next week. And I'll be using the MetaTrader 5 Pro account. That way I can trade Bitcoin versus USD. What is going on here? Has anyone heard of Ichimoku clouds? I have not traded that indicator. I wish I could see everyone else's indicators and what they use. You got a Facebook, Chris? Cool, Chris. Let me get you. What? Really? Get this all the way. Hey, what's up? No, sorry, I just got back. I just went to the bathroom. Man, if I fell asleep, there's no point live streaming. What's up, Josh? What's going on? Man, that euro is not worth the buy. Okay. It's not. Trading robot. if you made a 26,000, what your strategy? Fuck, I didn't have no strategy when I made that 26,000. I'm just being honest. I had no strategy when I was trying to flip that account. I was just trying to make the most amount of money. I did not use any of these indicators back then. Man, there's not much going on tonight. I might just get out. Wait for tomorrow morning. Tomorrow morning is going to be a really crazy day. I actually did a lot of scalping to flip that account, and I only traded when there was specific news, like high red news, and I did a lot of scalping. Buy 26,000 cheesehead. Could have if I didn't lose that. I lost 18,000 on that Friday. I think it was like March 8th, March 9th. Still had like 8,000 left, but I lost that too. I lost it right after, no, right when Yellen was speaking. Suicide watch. Take it as a learning experience. And I had to strictly go back to just demo trading. Too aggressive. Didn't know when to stop. Didn't know when to cash out. Got too greedy. No discipline whatsoever. Just trade as much as I could. All day, as much as I could. I just tried to make a lot of money as I could. Lesson learned. Everyone loses in trading. Nope, I agree. I don't even think there was a non-monetary policy meeting. Remember when you, what guys, quick hand, GB's about to sell big? I know. Euro and pound ain't even worth buying no more. They dropped as soon as London sessions hit. Remember when you heard it first? I accept Jaren's donation. Inbox me for account details. What's your email? We'll definitely send you some Jaren's donations. I'm about to fall asleep too. Oh man. This is gonna be tough Friday. Doing London sessions, live streaming, and then non-farm payroll at 7:30 in the morning. Really gotta get my head straight for that one. Oh. I've been up since 6. Man, I wonder if any of you guys go to college besides me. Move to London. Oh, man. Do I trade the trend or against the trend? Obviously, I wouldn't trade against the trend. The only way you'll be trading against the trend is if you're actually just trying to scalp when it's oversold or overbought on the 1-minute chart. I mean, other than that, I don't know why you would go against the trend anyways. Unless there's red news. That would be the only time I would go against the trend. Yep. If I had not taken naps during the day, I wouldn't be able to do this. Nope, I trade when oversold on the 1 hour. Oversold on the 1 hour. I actually don't follow the 1 hour, to be honest. If I'm swinging, I'm following the 4 hour. Wow, euro and pounds are actually gaining momentum. USDJPY 3 pips from daily low possible opportunity. I use 5-minute to 15-minute charts for scalping. Well, the reason why the pound and euro is gaining is because the dollar, because the dollar index is dropping back. I'm about to go to bed too. I'm just gonna be honest. She just went to sleep, waited for tomorrow morning to go live. Oh, I wish I could go live tomorrow in New York Sessions. Can't do it. I got classes tomorrow morning. I'm still gonna try and trade. I'm expecting to buy USDJPY and sell and gold tomorrow for New York Sessions. And then for Yellen's speech at 2 in the afternoon, if it's uptrending a lot before her speech, then I will sell USDJPY. That would be my anticipation for tomorrow for New York Sessions. I swear, I think the pair is going to go over down the dollar silver. It is what it is. We don't control. Well, we don't control the currency pairs. $6.18 is the gold ratio. Where'd you get that ratio? It's right there for flips. Almost London session. London session started half an hour ago. Yeah, London session started half an hour ago. I even talked about this before. I started live streaming at 12:30 a.m. Central Time. So obviously, when you go into the forex market hours, they base it off of Eastern Time in New York. New York is an hour ahead of me, so they're correct on their times. From 1 a.m., Sydney session closes. Tokyo session is by itself. Tokyo session ends at 3 in the morning, which is in half an hour. That's why there's so much volatility when London session is over, because it's the last hour of Tokyo and it's the first hour of London. The pound should sell to 170. Oh, sell to 170. Is that right? What? Yeah, the pound does have a very important news release. Even Forex Factory says it's red news, which would be 3:30 my time. I don't know why my FX book says it's low. Investing.com says it's really high. So that'll be important to pay attention to, especially if you're trading the pound. That's in 1 hour. Well, less than an hour, like 55 minutes. Yeah, 55 minutes. That's pretty interesting. Hi there, do you think your USD will go up today? It'll go up right now. I don't plan on buying the US pairs during New York sessions as soon as that ADP employment hits. How I look at it is like what I talked about in most of my videos is whatever rises up tonight ends up falling tomorrow, and whatever falls tonight ends up rising up tomorrow. That's the pattern that I always go off of. I know people go off of Fibonacci and all these other technical analysis, but I don't do that. I'm not really too technical what I look at. I always look at the highest price of the day and the lowest price of the day, and pay attention to the US dollar index. And I'm always up to date on Forex news constantly. Pound against JPY. I'm not even on that. I wish I could just link you guys up and listen to what you guys are talking about. Well, I know what to do. Tomorrow for the live session, if you actually do want to get on the Google Hangout because it just links up to YouTube Live, I can invite people. I have a tab here. I can invite people. You just have to give me your email, and then I can attach you to the live stream, to my live stream to YouTube. But you have access to talk back and view yourself and actually talk about what you trade on too. So I can do that tomorrow if any of those are serious about hopping on and demonstrating themselves to talk about their trading techniques, or if they want to share anything. So yeah, I mean, if you're serious, you can always just send me. Okay, so I'm going to jot this stuff down. I don't want to forget anyone's email. Oh crap. Okay. So, 147. No, you said you said 170. You said 170 for the pound against JPY. That's really high. That's really high. I don't even know if the pound JPY ever even got that high. Breakfast time, or more like sleep time. So I'll say this one more time for those of you that actually do want to hop on and actually talk about their just to hop on just to talk, I guess that's fine too. Because this ties into Google Hangouts, and then Google Hangouts just ties it to my YouTube live stream. He's having trouble breaking yesterday's daily low. Typo, my fingers are really fat. That's all right. I understand what you were saying. I'd love to hop on maybe next stream and look. Yeah, for sure. I mean, all you gotta do is just give me your email, and then all I do is just send out an invite. And then once you're on, then you're linked into the Google Hangout. And then I think you can see the live chat the way I'm seeing. And you can also live chat on the Google Hangout as well. And then you can view, if you have a webcam, you can view yourself. And then I can share your screen and then let you present if you want to show what you're talking about. Because strictly, I just trade USDJPY and gold. You know, like 90% of the time. Very rarely I hop on either on Euro or the pound or Australia, New Zealand. So yeah, for sure. I mean, if you're definitely serious and want to hop on the Google Hangouts, just send me your email. Yes, sir. All right, write this down. Heck was that? What news release was that? I don't know if that's really important. All right, Elijah, I got you down. Yeah, for sure. Whoever else is interested, they can email me. Well, my email is on the channel, or if you click about on the description for my profile. Oh man, time to go to bed. Oh yeah. Interesting factors. No man called Fibonacci. His name was. Where'd you get these names? Never heard of these names. Oh, another release for. Damn, it is bad. Wow. Oh, there goes the euro. Well, that's cool. I'm gonna go to sleep in 5 minutes. You should try using Fibonacci more. I have never touched Fibonacci, to be honest with you. I don't use Fibonacci. I just use my own methods of trading. So I'm just trying to keep Forex trading as simple as possible. You think it broke through? Are you talking about USDJPY? I mean, USDJPY dropped quite a bit. You met who? I met him at the YMCA. What? Our frac. Okay, hold on. Our fractal is a lagging indicator. On the higher time frames, yeah, it takes once the candle closes on the 1 hour or the 4 hour. Usually after the second candle, then they'll throw the fractal on. But if you look at the smaller time frames, it's really inaccurate too because there's too many arrows up and down. Man, I wonder if I should stay up for this pound news. It's only another half an hour. And two more news for, and they were both positive for euro. Go figure. It's not significant enough. Euro's just pretty much just messing around at the 117 range. Screw it, I'm gonna steal for that pound news. This is the only red news during London sessions. Let's get out of this. $27 minutes. All indicators are lagging. By their very nature, they lag. Doesn't mean it work just for us, and they are. That's true. Only we can see what the banks are doing with the currency value. Man, I can't wait to hear you talk live tomorrow. I am gonna invite you. I know there's some other people that want to get invited, so just wait on their emails so I can get them on the Google Hangouts for pretty much in the next, what, 20 hours from now? Oh, man. I don't know why I'm deciding to stay up for the pound now. Oh, boy. I can wait till tomorrow to trade. Doesn't have to be right now. You guys, it's broke so far, up 7 pips. Watching for a fake out for USDJPY. I wouldn't be surprised if it drops all the way back to 112.3 or 112.40. Oh, you going to sleep? Oh man, I'm gonna sleep as soon as I get on the pound here. Oh man, if I did not have class, I would stay up all the way till the end of London sessions, which would be 11 a.m. my time, because it overlaps with New York sessions from 7 a.m. to 11 a.m. Oh snap! Never mind. Go to bed. That's right, Kevin. You did have your surgery. Hope your shoulder's good, man. I'll probably just skip class just to do New York sessions. Just kidding. Take care, Kevin. Yeah. 10 more minutes. 9 more minutes? All right. So you're gonna drop when news hits? Which news you talking about? There's no news for the U.S. until New York sessions. I'm actually gonna buy USDJPY and sell gold for New York sessions. Because the big thing that starts in the morning would be the ADP employment at 7:30. And that's in 4 hours. So hopefully I get up in time. if I'm expecting to buy US dollar, then all the other pairs are going to drop. Four minutes. Come on. Man, real happy I moved to England. I've all AK time to just make sure tougher. Man, you live in England? Wow. I'm hanging in there. We're 8 minutes. And this sucker. More like 1 minute. Waiting for the seconds. Man. Here we go. Man, I'm actually. Oh man, the way I see it right now, I'm gonna sell the pound. Oh shit, I get a chance to go get a candle. Missed out. Okay, I can just wait till New York sessions. I hope you bought the pound because that pound went up. Oh no, I ain't gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna get ready for the big day for tomorrow for sure. So you guys have a great London sessions, a great day. Wednesday morning. I'm gonna get ready for classes tomorrow. So that's it. Man. Okay, I really need to get my sleep.